Welcome everyone, this is Farmer Cop here with a mod map tour of Evergreen Coast for Farming Simulator 25. So before I get too far into this is not a mod from the mod hub. I sometimes will do third-party mod map tours of maps that come out on just third-party websites and stuff like that that are reasonably safe and seem fine. So I have a couple I'm probably going to get out. I'm not sure when this came out originally. I think it came out, it might have been close to 3 months ago, so it's been out for a while, but some of you guys may have missed it if you only check the mod hub for maps. I will link where you can download this down below. Unfortunately, because it's on a third-party website, it'll only be for PC and Mac players. It has a quick little brief description here. It says, a logging map based on the Huton Pantai terrain includes a train for selling logs and wood chips, one sawmill, 9 different logging trees between FS22 and FS25. So there you go. And there's already a couple updates out about it as well. So the mod maker has been taking good care of it, it seems. So yeah, let's take a look around it here. If I hop into the menu, you may recognize this map. In general, it says Huton Pantai. You own the whole map starting out. It's $0, so you just own it. It's free to get on and have some fun, do some logging, that sort of thing. If we go down through here, all the stuff you could grow is pretty much standard. There's nothing crazy about that at all. There's no contracts because there's no fields, which makes sense. There are no production chains at all, which actually, what was that one down there then? Well, that's a sawmill, so sawmill should work as a production. We'll kind of see, though. Starting out, new farm mode, you're not going to get anything. It just kind of throws you in the map, so just kind of be aware of that. That is kind of what we have going on, and this is sunny. This is it sunny, which the fog actually probably will go away over time. If I fast forward a little bit here, yeah, there we go. The fog just needed some time to fade away, so there we go. Much better, much nicer. Okay, so store triggers right here. We are up here towards the top. We'll do a little bit of a drive around. So let's go ahead and buy ourselves like a little pickup truck here. Let's just get this guy here. I think that's perfect for driving around. Okay. Yeah, so you have that there. Over here we have a fuel point, so you can buy fuel here. And then is there, what else is up over here? There should be like a, oh, there also is a train sell point, which is kind of nice off to Goldcrest Valley. Not sure how they're getting there. Bunker silo large. Yeah, we'll go try to do a little bit of a dig around this map here. I'm assuming, is there a repair trigger somewhere? Yeah, right there. Okay, so you got that going for you. And in terms of who this is by, that's a great question. I know someone's going to ask. I don't see, let me click on more information here on the website. It is by Tasman. There we go. Tasman is listed as the author, so that is who has created this. And again, I have a link down below to the website that you can download this from. The website should be safe. Obviously, make sure your antivirus and stuff is on. I recommend that before you go to any third-party website in general, but especially when you're trying to get a farm sim mod off of, so just be aware of that. But yeah, it's quite a nice little peaceful forest area, everything like that. Nice paths through here. You got a nice train route. Yeah, it's quite nice. We'll see if we can't actually rent the train. Where's the train rental point? Right down there. So let's actually visit that real quick. Can I rent? Have I rented it? Yep, okay. So it'll be here in a little bit. I just want to take a look at what the train has in store for us. But yeah, so we're going the wrong way. I didn't want to go this way. I wanted to go the other way. Let's turn around. So I want to head down to kind of where that train rental point is and all that good stuff. But yeah, this would be a great map as well to kind of like do like a pioneering forestry map series where you just come on here and you clear some of the trees out and stuff like that and start a farm, especially since it's not too crazy in terms of the landscape. So you easily can farm this. I mean, it is the landscape of Huton Pantai, so some areas are going to be a little bit crazier than others, obviously, but in general, it should be fairly navigable and fairly farmable. This is pretty cool. This is where that kind of little river comes down on Huton Pantai. The village is like right here, isn't it? Right up in here. That's where that village is at. Yeah, I'm kind of curious to see how the coastline is going to look and everything like that. But yeah, let's keep rocking and rolling. It's definitely easy to navigate. These trails and everything are pretty easy to get around, so that's nice. Get a sip of my coffee as we're going here. Beautiful little, take a little beautiful drive through the woods while I'm drinking some coffee. That sounds like a good day to me. Lots of different tree types as well. It feels like a really natural forest. I mean, as you guys can see as we're driving around, it's really well done in terms of that. So this is, it's quite nice. It's quite nice. And the train looks like it has stopped. So we'll go take a look here in a second. We're almost down to here's where the train stopped. Interesting. Interesting stop point. This looks like a long train. Holy smokes! Holy smokes! Let's get into just build mode real quick. Look how long this thing is. 2 flatbeds in the back. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 forestry cars. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 grain cars, which for the grain cars themselves, there's not like a railroad silo, but still, that's crazy. We're never going to get by this. We're going to try to get around it. There's no way. This is insane. I did not, I'm glad I took a look at the train. I did not expect the train to be about 3 miles long. Obviously, it's not really, but still, that is, that's craziness. All right. Yeah, so that train, we originally would have been able to cross there and come out right there, but here we are. This was labeled as bunker silo large, but it has wood chips on it. So I'm not sure if it's just going to work like a regular bunker silo. I don't think so. It doesn't have the fill type and things like that listed on there, so maybe it's just designed to be like a storage for wood chips and stuff like that. But yeah, over here we have, well, we have the sawmill. This whole thing is kind of your sawmill area. I'm assuming you can sell wood off and stuff like that, and look like this nice little area to load the train up. You could use conveyors and stuff like that to get everything on the train, or even front loaders and buckets and things like that, if you wanted to load grain onto it. So you can definitely still do all of that. Let's see if we can find the trigger point, see if I can get see if we can actually buy this sawmill. I don't think you can. I'm assuming it's just going to work as a sell point just based on how it's labeled in the map and how we can't find it. But there should be like a place that's obvious for selling trees at, I would assume. If you're going to do some farming on here, you definitely need to get some modded sell points downloaded and installed and all that good stuff. Oh yeah, there's the trigger right over there. Okay. So it looks like you get the logs up in there. Where is... right here. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, so it does not look like this is actually a production point. But you can obviously place all that sort of stuff down. So it's really, honestly, not that big of a deal to not have that. But yeah, quite nice. Okay, let's go into flight mode. Let's do a quick little flyover of this map here. So again, you got your train that runs all the way up out that way, and then all the way up around this way. And you can see there's tons of trees everywhere. You could do a nice little coastal farm or coastal forestry operation. It's quite nice, actually. This is really quite nice. Yeah. Plenty of forestry here. I actually think this is kind of cool. They use this kind of this layout and this map to do a forestry map. Plenty of stuff going on. Is there water down here? What was that? Is it just foggy? It's just foggy right here. Okay, never mind. But yeah. Obviously, you can't render all of the trees in at once, but because the render distance is limited in this game. But yeah, you can get up on the mountain and do some forestry. I mean, you have a whole range of possibilities here. This is where we kind of started, right down there. You can get up through here, and then I am curious about the temple area. And it looks like there's just nothing there except for some rocks. That's kind of interesting. So yeah, you can come up through here still, but there's just rocks up there, so no temple to build or anything like that. I think it'd be cool if the temple was still on there. It'd be a nice little construction project for you to do, especially with all the trees and everything on here. But yeah, if you enjoy forestry, this is the perfect map for you. Or if you want to do like a really hardcore farmstead series, this would be perfect. But yeah, there you guys go. That is FS25's Evergreen Coast by Tazban. If you guys enjoyed this video, please drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on the screen to join the Farmer Cop channel and turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.